Man, I love to rattle. It's one of the most fun and dynamic ways to hunt whitetails, especially in the rut. Here are 5 tips that are going to help you rattle up more bucks. No doubt, rattling is a timing deal. You don't want to rattle before about October 25th. You want the bucks to start prowling and scraping, the rut's coming on, right about late October to Halloween, right on through November, right on into early December when the bucks are still rattling looking for those does. That's the time to pull one in. There's no doubt a morning just like this, cool and still, best time to rattle, man. About 7 a.m., 10 a.m., bucks are active, moving around the rut. That's when you can call one in. Really helps to get high when you rattle. You know, studies from Texas show that if you're up on a hill or even elevated in a tree stand when you rattle, you're going to see twice as many bucks working in as if you were way down on ground zero, because they're just hard to see sometimes coming in the brush. So remember, get a little elevation. Wind and scent, critically important when you rattle. You know, a lot of those big bucks, especially mature deer, are going to try to circle in downwind of you. So what I like to do is always play the wind, know where it's going, where I can kind of see where a buck might be coming in on the downwind side. And here's a great trick. Put a little tarsal scent outside of your rattling stand each way. Let that tarsal blow downwind. Sometimes a buck is going to smell that because he's going to come in, he's going to expect to smell those fighting deer. Smell that tarsal, work in downwind, you're watching for him right there. You know, one of the questions I get all the time is, how do you rattle? Is there a right or wrong way to do it? Really, there's no right or wrong way. Just rattle, do what feels right. You know, I like to rattle for about 20, 30, 40 seconds, rattle pretty hard, hit the horns hard, then grind them. You might want to beat on the ground a little bit to make like a buck stomping, all that. No right or wrong way, just do what feels right, hit them hard for 20, 30, 40 seconds, do a little grinding, might pull in a big buck. Here's one last bonus tip for you. You know, I prefer to rattle with a set of sheds like this, real live horns, but you've seen those little bags and those little boxes? They'll work too. The buck in this picture right here, I rattled in with a little box from 500 yards to 50 yards one December day. Incredible. Real horns, little boxes or bag, they all work. Rattle the rut, time it right, you might bring in a big buck this fall.